Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Legal Matters by Sai Babu Sunkara. Yesterday, we have seen a news item that Honorable Justice U.U.LALIT Bench, consisting of 3 judges, they have started functioning from 9:30 a.m. itself. Normally, we all know that the courts will start functioning from 10:30 a.m. But the bench started 1 hour early and people appreciated the same. The ex-Attorney General Mukul Rohatgi, he also lauded the judge for coming so early. And the judge also stated that when our children are going to schools and colleges at 7 a.m., why can't we come early and start the business at 9:30 a.m.? If you start the business at 9:30 a.m., you can have a cup of tea around 11:30, between 11:30 and 12, and the lunchtime is already there from 1 to 2 p.m. and by 4 p.m., by 3 p.m. also itself you can complete the work and you can have so much of leisure to attend to the work. Very appreciable, happy. But some of our students, they got a doubt. Is it mandatory to start the court functioning at 10:30, or is it optional, or whether the court shall start at 10:30? They got a doubt. And where is the legal point? This is what they have asked. Now I am answering their questions. So please remember, in Andhra Pradesh, there are rules of practice. They are called as the Criminal Rules of Practice 1998. 1998 they have come in. Of course, previously there was also in 88 they came, they were modified as per section 3, rule number 3. The hours of duty or hours of sitting are elaborated as courts shall ordinarily, please hear the words, courts shall ordinarily sit from 10:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. and session judges and magistrates shall ordinarily commence their sitting not later than 10:30 a.m. That means positively at 10:30 a.m. and each day. And unless the work for the day is disposed of earlier, even it is disposed of earlier, please remember, they shall not rise between 5 p.m. Normally, they have to work till 5 p.m. Of course, the work is over, they can sit down, except for lunch in between 2 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Please remember, these are the instructions or rules. So, judicial work, of course, to be done in courthouses only. That is rule number 4. So, this is the rule. As per this rule, yes, normally 10:30, shall ordinarily. So, interpretation students, please remember, normally I told you the difference between mandatory and directory. Mandatory means shall, directory means may, but here shall ordinarily. Why this ordinarily word has been? Normally you can understand that courts will start functioning from 10:30 a.m. Why ordinarily? Because suppose in places like Poduli or Kanigiri, if the judge wants to sit at 10:30 and call for the bench, suddenly he will be asked to attend some DD, dying declaration. Then what he has to do? He has to postpone the hearing, then he has to attend the DD. So likewise, circumstances may force not to start the court at 10:30, but normally the court working is 10:30. Now as regards the advancement of 1 hour, no doubt it is very happy, but you are well aware that from next month 27th onwards, Shri Honorable Justice U.U.LALIT will be the Chief Justice of India. Of course, his tenure is short, and people may take him as an example, no doubt, but the reality also you have to take into consideration. During the early days of 1979 or 1980, the then Chief Minister, late Murray Chennareddy, he wanted to introduce the seminar system. So normally the office should start functioning from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. So people applauded the same, but after 1 year it was to be discontinued as the people from Manasthalipuram, they could not come to the secretariat in time. Very recently I met a High Court, present AP High Court Justice, who was a lawyer in Delhi till recently, and he came down as justice in Hyderabad, in Amaravati. So he used to travel from Guntur, Delhi. Of course, it takes 40 minutes for him. Then when I asked him, sir, are you not finding difficult daily 45 minutes journey? He said, sir, this is always happy because we used to spend hours together in the Delhi traffic. So is it possible for an ordinary lawyer to come through the traffic and approach the Supreme Court by 9:30 a.m.? Secondly, you have to consult your so-called people, that is clients, and you have to prepare certain documents. Even at times, the clients may have to come to the court as of course they can be coming as guests also. Sometimes we need to take some instructions. So suppose a person in Ghaziabad, is it possible for him even by coming from metro? It's difficult for them. So these things are there. In this connection, I want to tell a funny incident also. It has also happened in my early days, maybe in the year 81, 82. So the new SP, who is a newly recruited IPS officer, who came from Jalandhar, he was transferring the constable here from Chirala to Gedalur. Then one such constable went and requested. We said, "Arey Baba, dekho, this I have supplied him the map, India map from Madras. So ये देखो, हम जलंधर से आए हैं, जलंधर से कितना दूर है, అది ఇది మాట్లాడితే అతను చెప్పిన reply. Okay, sir, I am ready to go, provided I am also supplied with a jeep, with a bungalow, and with these orderlies like you. Then the mouth of the SP was shut. Then it cancelled all these transfer orders. So practicality also you have to take into consideration. So anyway, we should feel happy to see that the judge initiated by coming early to the court, but it should be helpful, it should be practicable to all the members, then everybody will be happy. Anyway, kudos to Honorable Justice U.U.LALIT for starting the court proceedings 1 hour early. Happy thing to note. Thank you.